What is up, Dokkan player? Welcome back to the channel. It is your boy Blaze. Today we are back with another Dokkan battle video. And today, before we start the video, of course, hope he's having a very good day today. And today we have here the new stages for the Ultimate Red Zone Wicked Bloodline Edition. And we have the first stage here, which is against King Cole and also Mecha Frieza. This one here was actually probably one of the easiest stages for the Ultimate Red Zone in a while. And I actually decided here to bring here a full Terrifying Conquerors team / movie bosses with the new cooler, just because I haven't used them that often here. But looking at the stage right here, I felt definitely intimidated when I first looked at the information and saw that there was actually multiple enemies. And to me, I felt like maybe this might be pretty difficult, because when we take a look at cooler stage for the Ultimate Red Zone, which I believe is stage number 2, the first stage you are against like his minions, and they actually hit really hard. And they actually have a lot of HP as well, so I felt like this might be the same situation. But this is completely night and day. LR Cooler is just definitely like the one that's actually the MVP of this run right here, because you are able to basically stack up your defense and your attack as well. And also, what's actually pretty good is that these enemies, you are able to lower the attack, as you guys just saw there with the 12 key super. Cooler does lower the attack here on his 12 key super. So this right here is actually pretty simple. It is pretty long, but this is actually only going to be here 2 stages. The first stage you are against your 3 enemies, and then of course the last stage you are against your 2 enemies, which have way more HP, because again, this is Mecha Frieza and also King Cole. But this was pretty simple. I mean, I thought it'd be way harder. As you guys can see here, that this would be a lot easier on JP, because you can actually definitely replace the Golden Frieza with the LR version. But on the global side, what we have here is basically the TURs. I also brought here the Janumbas and also Jace and Birder. And one reason why I bought Jace and Birder is because, number 1, they are support type unit for, of course, cooler, but they also have a 50% chance to dodge. And also Frieza in the last phase, Mecha Frieza, is going to be a tech type. So in this event here, you are able to dodge, so it's not really anything too difficult. And honestly, I thought this would be much more challenging, but this was pretty simple. Now, if you don't, of course, have the LR, just face it, LR cooler, that's completely fine, because again, this is definitely easy. You can definitely get this done with a 170 lead, in my opinion. But if you are using a 200% leader skill, you can definitely get this done with the 7-year anniversary LR, the Super Saiyan for Goku and Vegeta, or the LR Gotcha as well. Preferably, you want to go with the GT, just because using the LR God, you're not able to bring here the Tech Easy God Goku, since you're not against a movie boss. But you can still definitely replace him with another character, like for example the Super Saiyan Goku, the new LR Carnival, because he is part of the movie heroes, so you can still definitely use that character as well. Again, this is pretty simple, and really this is actually a slow burn. So our main rotation is that you want to keep your the Golden Frieza in slot number 1, and then Cooler in slot number 2 while he builds up his attack and defense. Janamba, I decided to put him in the 3rd spot just because we have your type advantage in the last spot, and then basically we are also able to build up his attack and defense, since he only needs 3 attacks to be fully built up. And the good thing is that also in the final phase, Mecha Frieza does a beam attack, so with Janemba you are able to nullify it. And of course he has the guard ability. But our main rotation for our first rotation is to have Golden Frieza with Cooler, and then our second rotation is to have your LR Janemba with LR Cooler, which are again one of the best rotations in Dokkan. Especially if you have them fully rainbowed. I feel like these two on the same rotation is just very, very devastating. You take like no damage, and if the enemy doesn't have that much HP, you can see Cooler actually go completely ham as well. So really, this is pretty simple. I was gonna bring AGL Turles, but I was scared for the last phase, because again, Mecha Frieza is gonna be a tech type. I thought it would be King Cole, but it's actually Mecha Frieza who's gonna be here a tech type. So I mean, I guess you can maybe bring Turles if you wanted to. It's not a bad idea, but once you go into the last phase, then you probably want to go ahead and take care of Mecha Frieza, or keep him off rotation as much as possible, just because of the type disadvantage. So here we are. We're just basically just slowly beating everyone right here. I also brought here the Tech Janemba as well, just because he's a very good support type unit, but also he has a guard ability, and then if you give him 2 Rainbow Key Spheres, he's also going to have the extra damage reduction. Now, it is unfortunate that Janemba is not built like Pikkon, because Pikkon, again, only needs 3 Key Spheres of the same type to get the support, where for some odd reason, the Janemba needs 4, which, again, is really annoying. can be a lot of inconsistency, but Janemba, as time is going by, is actually really good here. Alright, so now we have this turn right here, and the one thing that I did notice here is that King Cole is going to randomly steal one of your characters every single turn. Now, because we have type advantage, what you want to do is that you actually want to focus all your attacks, especially with the LR Cooler, against King Cole, because again, you want to get rid of those sealing here. But luckily we do have here the active skill, and luckily also in the middle there's only one attack, which of course is going to be here type advantage for Cooler, so we don't have to worry about Mecha Frieza super attacking Cooler. If Mecha Frieza is going to super attack, hopefully it's going to be in the front, or hopefully it's going to be at the back right there with type advantage. And really all we have to worry about is that we don't get super at the back with Jace and Birder against King Cole, because they have your type disadvantage. So there goes the super attack. Again, that was pretty easy. Golden Frieza is going to eat that very, very nicely. Now that I look at this, maybe LR Frieza might not be the best choice, because LR Golden Frieza on the JP side, do remember it does lose the damage reduction by 10% every single turn. So we're on what, turn 5, so he probably already lost like 30% damage reduction. So maybe you actually want to keep the consistency and bring the TUR version, because the TUR version is just completely fine, tanking these attacks in the front with complete ease here. So again, I was actually pretty shocked. I thought after this stage there would be one more stage, but really this is just it. And the main strategy is that you just want to go ahead and actually kill King Cole. As you guys can see here, we already took out most of his HP with the LR Cooler. That's not even, that actually did not even do any super attacks, just pure additional. So with LR Cooler, you want to make sure you're going to target here King Cole, because again, he is going to seal your characters every single turn. Now luckily he did seal here the Golden Frieza. Now the good thing about it is that also I was pretty scared that he might also lock your characters, but it seems so far that he's just going to seal your character every single turn. So again, this guy's will be your main priority. Once you finish killing King Cole, you can then move on to Frieza. At this point here, also LR Cooler is going to be fully built up as well. So really, the only thing you have to worry about, of course, is the super attack. But as you can see here, Janemba did the nullification, and pretty much, we're taking here double digits from every single character. So from normal, so Cooler at this particular level is going to be fully built up, especially having fully rainbowed. You don't have to worry about Frieza's super attack. But we are pretty lucky here again, where the attacks were only in the middle, was a physical type, and the rest of the attacks at the back and the front were going to be here Mecha Frieza. So again, our chances of being super on Cooler are very, very slim. And this is, I don't know, this was definitely easy, I want to say. As far as a 170 lead, you can definitely maybe get this done here with Movie Heroes with double AJL Pycon. Because again, you can still dodge in this event here. You can definitely probably do it pure Saiyans as well. You can do it with, maybe you can even do it with the Goku / Gohan, the next 30% leader skill. Because you can also, this will also allow you to bring here Bardock, but also will allow you to bring here, of course, here the LR Trunks. And LR Trunks, as you guys can see here, is against here a Wicked Bloodline enemy, so he's gonna be very, very effective. So again, you have a lot of options when it comes to this event right here. This is pretty simple. As terms of difficulty, I probably would have to say it's like 5 out of 10. This was actually on my first try, as you guys will see later on. But yeah, this was completely easy, free 6 Dragon Stones, I would say. As far as free to play, this should also be pretty simple, I want to say. You probably want to go ahead with a Ginyu Force team. That's another team that you can also rock here, as well as the Ginyu Force team. They're completely going to destroy this event like it's nothing. So there's just a lot of good options to beat this event right here. Alright, so there goes Cooler. Again, Cooler is just, again, doing all this damage right here. Massive damage. And we're also very close to a Dokkan attack. Now, I did try my best to not get the Dokkan attack, because again, I thought that there was another stage after this. So going to the next stage, I would use the Dokkan attack. But you guys will see later on that I actually get the Dokkan attack, and then we actually beat the event. So okay, so now we have here just one enemy. I actually do decide here to go with the transformation for Janemba, just because again we can, get the free damage, make sure that we get supered, because if we get supered this phase, I don't think Mecha Frieza is going to super attack a 3rd time in a row. So I decided to actually transform with Janemba, get the free damage, and then slowly kill off your Mecha Frieza here. Alright, so there we go, boom, and I'm just setting up my orbs for the next rotation, or after Janemba's transformation is done here. And yeah, there goes another super attack. Doesn't matter because Janemba is going to eat up very, very nicely. I'm not too sure about the stats for this character. I'm not too sure if Raspy on Twitter has actually put it up already, but these guys seem really easy. Like, I would say probably easier than the Shadow Dragons. I don't know. It's a bit weird, but I guess, you know, it's good to have something kind of in the middle for players that actually don't have, like, you know, a very stacked account. But this was pretty good here, I would say. So there goes Janemba. Again, Janemba is just a very underrated character. A lot of people, for some reason in the past, downplay him, but now look at him. With a 200% leader skill, he's a absolute king. Very, very good. At this point here, I feel like Janemba is also fully built up. I also decided to use the active skill for Cooler because I realized there's only one attack in the front. So what I could do right here is that I could actually nullify that with the active skill and have Janemba build up in the middle. Because I believe you won't have your 2 attacks, so we need 1 more attack for Janemba, and then he'd be fully built up. Cooler with the Ginyu, Jason Bird at the back only share fierce battle, so there's no point to put him in the middle. So I make sure that I give him here a the super attack. Now again, I could have got the Dokkan attack to be honest, but again, I was thinking that there's one more stage after this, so I tried to actually skim the Dokkan attack as much as possible. But again, you'll see here that Cooler is just doing so much damage. The friend here is at 90%. Mine's only at 69%. But again, having extra dupes for Cooler is just so ridiculous how good he is. Alright, so there goes 1 super attack. I believe that was, what, a 12 million attack stat? And it's still increasing, as by the way. So, yeah, Cooler is just so ridiculous when he's fully built up. Like, his damage, like, I would say might be better. I'm a bit biased here, but he might be better than the LR Super Saiyan 4s, because to me, I feel like the LR Super Saiyan 4s are the hardest hittest units in the game of Dokkan, because Gogeta is super effective. But this Cooler right here, the consistency with his passive is just so crazy. This is like a Super Saiyan 3 Goku on steroids, basically. But the way you want to build Cooler, you definitely may want to go more crit. I'm not too sure. But there's no like right or wrong. To be honest, just don't go full crit on this character because that's a bad move. But for me, I personally prefer defense, so I do go more additional on my Cooler. So we actually get the extra defense on his 12 key super because again, it's a 50% increase in stats here. Alright, so this will be the last or second to last turn right here. Again, you guys will see it. I actually don't go for the Dokkan attack because again, I'm pretty scared that for the next stage. But that's gonna be about it. Let me know what you guys think. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to hit the like button. Sub for more videos, comment down below. Let me know your team builds. Let me know if this team helped you out. Again, this was pretty simple. Go on the first try. Easy, no item run. And I guess I want to say thank you for watching. And hopefully, I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace!